position. And, oh, turn the light on. Today, more Outer Worlds. We'll just see how far we can get it. Sorry. If this is a 50-hour game, I still got a long way to go. About halfway, probably. I got whole plans to explore. And hit 'em. Everything is on that needs to be on, and we can continue. The voyage of the unreliable continues. It's actually a good depiction of it. They actually made the ship internally and externally function and look similar. What this is, why I have like a dry spot on my skin that I can't see in like the mirror, but on the camera I can. What's this one? No? This one. Okay, so I got Ice Palace. Oh, we'll do that.
Sam, my vacuum tubes were quite...
Oh, and yeah, they keep popping up new things. This is a new one, so we will definitely do this one.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain.
Should I bring Sam with me?
It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
On standby for command.
I need to get rid of some of this shit. Wow, that's a nice little... Plasma carbine, plasma rifle, tactical shotgun. Plasma rifle. So we can extract basic mods by breaking these things apart. Nice. Who do we want to bring with us? Oh, I gotta take... I forgot I had that stupid hat on him. He does the drop kick. We'll bring Ellie in them. It's a good group. I forgot about that. Sometimes I entertain myself. Okay.
Nothing but the void here, Captain. I just as soon leave it cold, dark, and derelict.
It's a restricted area. That's sealed. know if we can do anything with those besides just blow them up if we see them. Or avoid them. Oh, so this is basically the only way we can go. Alright. Dudes. Alright, I'm blowing them up. Little bits. Fridge. This is sealed or something. I don't know what we're going to be taking on here. Okay, weapons. Okay. Generator active output maintenance. Maintenance logs. Critical issues 1. The toilet management does not flush replacement. This is integrated valve is leaking. Toilet.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
What's going on?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already. Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station's security systems. Can't be too careful. We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
Yeah, it's true.
Whoa, okay, calm down. I don't mean anything by it. Jeez. Try and help some people?
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Nice. I've never been great at de-escalation.
Oh, now we get UDL stuff. Nice.
Whoa, keep an eye on the floor.
I'm in combat? Oh, just my ears are ringing. Security routines. Disengage security. Nice. Personal files. Mom Bear. Kim will come back asking if he doesn't dock, whatever. Ooh, it looks cool. We've lost our... How do we do that? We can't get through there. Is that the security checkpoint? Yes. I don't see what we're supposed to be. A little bit of energy cells. A little bit of money. What the fuck is this thing?
They're still alive.
Let's take these guardians out. Because I know it's just going to happen anyways. As long as they're just robots. Subject Dr. James Guthrie alive, extremely unstable condition, status active, subject to extensive nucleon resequencing, chance of viable extraction. I am sorry to end it up with this, James. We will come back and for you and fix this, I swear. Please forgive us, Dr. Eva Shadron. Ooh. We will pop out and then pop back in before we... Unstable. Oh, is there one up there too? Oh, yeah, yeah. Just in case we need this. There's just mechs in here because I... Secure routines. Project summary. Further Homeric sciences. James. Entered by Dr. Fall. I had to prescribe Dr. Shendron enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday, Dr. Guthrie and I destroyed the site. Which one would be the next to test subject? Oh, they're testing it on themselves.
Suppose Sublight will thank us for this. I hope that thanks comes in the form of cash.
Wow.
Wait, Chartrand? We've seen that name before, back in Cascadia.
Just blow it up. Oh, there's. Let him go on. Oh, as soon as we've. Oh, well, I didn't really care about my board reputation. Apparently, that's all I needed to do. There was a extreme hack we could do, but. There. Okay, so let's go.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Back to Groundbreaker. I guess after this we're off to Tartarus.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Let's see what happens. Ah! Headphones. I can't hear. I need like a longer cord. Well, probably not. Yeah, I got me some money back. It's not the best choice, it's Baser's choice. You have anything for me, dude?
Hey! Entering quiet mode.
Rizzo's knock you out.
So is she in here? No, she's not in here. She's here. Yes. Hey, Sam. How we doing?
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain. I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation.
Fair enough.
Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station? I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Yep.
That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection. And more importantly, mine. But
Ooh,
I'd
we get
like
more
to
missions.
think we've earned each other's trust. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
Really?
Maybe the worst. Ask yourself, Why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
I can do it.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens.
Really?
They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
Aliens.
Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on.
Okay.
I assume you have questions?
Yeah, alien questions.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
Oh.
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced.
Oh no.
This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
Oh.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Oh, no, tell me what.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Ooh.
You don't even want to know why for?
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper.
Alright, let's go talk to Chartrand. Oh, this is kind of a fun side quest. I think it's a side quest.
CNP Borston Baked Beans. When you need to eat and run, Borston Baked Beans will do it. Honorable Simon, a hard cider for a hard life.
I don't know how overpowered we are right now, whether we could just like take out the station if we really wanted to or not. I'm not gonna try it. Alright.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
These guys shooting. Alright.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts. Welcome back, Captain.
Is there anything you can tell me?
How can I be of assistance? May luck be...
Alright, let's go. Slaughterhouse 5. We're gonna do this right before a Brave New World.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Who's coming with me, dudes? No. Ellie. Yeah, that's my team. I'll be right back.
hurry, right?
Oh, sorry about that. Oi, we're here. Enemies here?
What was that?
They're on us.
What? Why are they after me? What happened?
That does it. Time for a drink.
Why are the board after us?
Huh? What was their mistake?
What? 1 second. What happened?
I'm sorry.
Something happened. I mean, like, normally we can land there with... Byzantium freight. Okay. Let's see. I don't know... why they all of a sudden... Why are they at? Oh, maybe we've...
Their mistake.
Dude, let's go. Apparently Byzantium's... or at least certain factions are not happy with us. Skills, reputation. Oh, the board is angry with us.
If I spit, think I can hit that?
Try anti-Cleos. It's better than nature.
The board is pissed with us.
The dissonant.
Something's not.
Spacer's choice.
Wow, I didn't know. I did not know that could happen. So it's maybe when I took over the thing, and I'm glad I brought Ellie with me. Luckily, these guys are spread out pretty badly here. Oh, so everybody's Don't attack everybody, dude. We're not killing the city. At least I'm trying not to kill the city. Oh, oh Jesus! I don't.
Like that. What?
I don't. Yeah. Well, we're at this point right now where it is what it is.
This reminds me of... Oh, never mind.
Is this the way in? Is there no way to do this now? Because I'm like... so we came in. This way? This is sealed. Maybe we can't do it now. Oh. I mean, we might have no choice but just blow her away. And suspect aliens.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
Hagen. I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen. To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you.
The effort they put into killing their own people. They ought to redirect that toward, I don't know, actually helping out once in a while.
I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen. This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker. What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
No.
Small consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage.
What are you trying to prove with the experiments?
We were trying to prove that the colony could survive the crisis bearing down on us.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
Yeah.
The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle.
Aliens.
I believed that I could adapt
Adapting
humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have. Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough. I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks.
Okay.
I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back. One of the two Earth Directorate assault cruisers, assigned to patrol the Halcyon system. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it. That ain't a shock. Board folks will lie to their own mothers if it preserves their paychecks.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace. I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy. You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
Okay.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander? If working with Wells is the only way I can save the colony, then I will damn well do it. I need to get out. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive. Wrong answer.
Processing data.
What?
Searching.
I love that. We're kind of okay with being at odds with the board. I wonder, yeah, I guess if we had different,
Stop that!
Really?
What do you think you're doing?
We're leaving.
Oh, my mistake.
Really, we shut the whole thing up, and now you're... Oh, it's lower left field. Where'd she go? There she is.
I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this project.
Alright. Oh, I need to go back to her. Fuck, the corporates hate me now. But this happened before I was here. It was probably back on. Can I fast travel back to the ship? No. That's fine, we're kind of okay right now. Kinda. These guys were all considered hostiles.
You grew up in Byzantium, right? Don't rub it in.
Everybody's considered
Oh,
hostiles.
don't get all
So.
prickly. I just haven't met someone who left the highlights on purpose.
I'm from there, but I'm not really from there, if you follow.
Good old days when you could simply... My dear friend.
Is this the way? No. The way is over here.
Anti-Cleo, antibiotic. Take comfort in knowing that
We'll have to fight our way out of this. It's fine. Yeah, we might be able to sneak. Just blow the... Let's get Ellie out. Oh, Ellie's down. There we go, dudes. We are backing up, dudes. Well, we've made enemies. It was gonna happen.
Crew report. Ioka is drunk. Surprise.
So the board doesn't like us. I'm wondering if that's going to cost us problems on Groundbreaker. Oh well, if it does, we're going to just continue to play through as it is.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker. I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight.
No, we'll let her stay drunk if she wants to.
Money is inconsequential.
I don't think... No, the board doesn't control Groundbreakers. These people don't seem... No, they're good. It wasn't aliens. So I try and convince her that it wasn't aliens, but they are doing some dodgy stuff. Or do I just lie to her? Let's see what options I have.
Is it done? Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species? Or are we finished here? You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start.
No.
Out of my office. We're done.
Oh.
This is why I always ask for half my payment up front.
You think maybe she's got an itchy trigger finger? I don't want to find out.
I said, get out.
Who's got a code out here? Hey dudes, can I get in here? Let's save the game just in case. I don't want to make everybody my enemy.
What do you think you're doing? Yeah, all right. I guess you're on the left.
No, there's nothing in there that I want. Bye. Alright, so my reputation, where's my reputation with Sublight? Mixed. Repulsed. Oh, Spacer's choices. Oh, because of the town.
Got any leads on salvage?
So I need to either help people out, or you know what? We're just gonna go on. We want to go to not Halcyon, Tyrannus or whatever the heck it's called. Oh. Jesus, that's awesome. Here. That looks pretty cool. Let's see what I got in here that's absolute junk. Mind, body. Do I have anything I got like a lot of that I can sell? Like, immune to harmful effects. We got a lot of mods. Weapon parts. Sell junk. That we're perfect. We got our adrenos up just in case. Get a bit more bullets. I mean, what do I have for bullets? That's not needed. Almost 2,000. More than 2,000. More than 2,000. Perfect. So we're good for all three types of weaponry. Whoa. Brave New World?
Sam, I must confess, I have not been cleaned for far too long. You're sure this will... Oh, yes. That's the spot exactly. Why, I didn't expect you to be so thorough. I am ashamed to admit. Oh, Captain, there you are. Pardon, but perhaps you could afford us some privacy, please?
No, we're going to Tartarus. Oh, yeah, so they're saying you're all in there, like, you should save.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution.
Oh, we're kind of there.
Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Failed.
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return. Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you return, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Perfect.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy.
Yeah, we're kind of...
You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Kind of been. We've been there before.
I'm sorry, you people? Did you just cast a generalization on upstanding UDL employees? That's a fine of 200 bits. You're up to 5,708, not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your remains, which will be assessed posthumously. Protocol is important, sir. The sentencing of one crime does not preclude the sentencing of another, technically speaking. Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Looks like you're gonna have company at the execution. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated.
Ooh.
How can I be of assistance?
This is a ship.
See you soon, Captain.
Dudes, we going? Anybody want to come with me? That's probably my best crew. Okay. Tartarus. Crouching. Alright, whatever. So there's another ship here somewhere. They did not extend way off. Oh, there it is. Well, yeah, I don't really much of a choice.
The captain did right by us once. Now it's ours. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardat.
Oh, they're on my team. It's hitting us. Up there. Nothing in here. Reno. I wonder if we can do this a different way. Well, like is one Akande. Perfect. Ooh. Let's use the picks. Probably not necessarily the way. Could be an alternate way. Fair enough.
Gotta admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
Getting in's one thing. Let's just hope we're able to get out again.
Can I get a quick save? Oh, that's kind of cool. So we've made enough friends that people are helping.
We have a lot of shooting to do, Captain.
Here we go. Here we go.
Light them up.
To shreds, you say?
Alright, where were these guys? We're getting huge experience points just killing these dudes. That's a shunt. It's a commander. Oh. Oh shit, someone's hitting me. Oh, that guy. There's the commander. Let's light him up. Damn it! Oi. Yeah, those techs, that electrical shit goes right through you. Alright, damn it. Whew. This is hard, but doable. It's supposed to be a really hard on, like, hard mode.
We have a lot of shooting to do, Captain.
These techs, we gotta save stuff for the techs. We need to get them out because they, their electrical stuff they can do. Damn it! Alright, now I gotta stick on my plasma gun. This can be done. I mean, we made it pretty far with the plasma. Stick on the plasma gun. Maybe, do I have anything that will increase my... How does it do it?
We have a lot of shooting to do, Captain.
I understand that. Let's get the shooting done. you gotta just keep using the special. It's crazy. The commander came through. Right, everybody get up a little bit. So we took this bottom place. Alright, let's come back out here for a second. Another quick save. Not a quick save, it's a full save, but you know. So we drew those guys out. Shit, there's so much shit here. I think you just need to keep killing things. Can she at least half him? I don't know if any commander or the guy in between. The tech's gonna. No, we got him. Second tech? Oh, this is true. Where do you need to go? This one. Alright. Inventory. Did I grab any guns or stuff that I really just don't need or want? No, it's kind of nice stuff. I don't need 2 shot cannons though. Don't need a second one of those. Just get a few more. Well, I don't even have enough to do that. Alright, let's do it. To the pit. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no real point in cleaning out. Don't have enough. Character, lockpick. So I have stuff that's making it go down. Science up. Ballistics up. Handguns up. Stealth skills. Oh.
Guess we're going up.
I don't have the things. I thought it was just, nope, it was that. Oh. No, now it just says that. Okay, I think it's gonna be stealth skills. Perception charm. Nope. Mind attributes. I don't think that's the stealth skill. Might be. Dexterity. Nope. Personal attributes. Crystal chops. Maybe. A lot of health regeneration. There's like loggers and such. Dex. No, I don't want my dex going down. These are all, yeah, mostly the same things. Sway. Sorry about this, just trying to see if there's anything to get my lockpick up. Let's cool down. Yeah, I gotta need to do that one too. I'm not using that as much. Now, okay, so that's it. You can't do it. You need to get the picks. Okay, hey, maybe the picks back here. Bam, bam, quick. Just buy as many as you can. You might need them. Yep. There we go. Alright, so Access storage manifest. In. Continue. Note the favorite word. Texture records. Continue. Oh, it's gonna get me more than. Ooh, a vermin 2. I don't think I don't think I've had a vermin 2. Get him. He's a commander. There we go. Nice. Quick save. Yeah, this is much, well, I mean, I guess they give you enough warning. This is going to be hard stuff. Effect. Reduce the radius. Tactical master when you activate tactical skill. Yeah, I'm gonna do. It's Ellie can. Nice. I'm expecting this to be a firefight.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
Just clean up. Yeah. Who are we fighting?
Everyone all right?
Oh, our buddies are here. I didn't realize they were going to come all the way with us. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
How about that?
Commander? Oh, stop it. What are you doing here? Is there like a... Those are our guys. Perfect. Down. Wow.
I am a storm.
Something's not right.
I am hurt. He's a level 28 commander. Use your mat. Specials. Oh, sorry. No, there's no friendly fire. I should probably save it again. Oh, whatever. One and no return. I'm good with this. I think we're good. Okay.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for... and the Wayward Doctor. Are you about done with your escapades? We have faces that need lifting, after all.
These days, I'm more interested in breaking them. Wouldn't mind taking a swing at yours.
I knew I smelled Monarch when you lot walked in. The stench of sulfur, depression, and desperate bravado is unmistakable.
Keep talking, you'll be smelling iron. Ain't nobody so important I won't put a bullet in.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens. My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable.
Nice.
It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man. Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
Yeah.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over.
No.
Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
At least that means someone's recognizing our work.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
No.
Oh, right. This coming from the psychopathic outlaw.
Nice.
Yes, I'll try to be more open-minded about your path of wanton dissent. We don't need
I
your
think I'm more of
help.
like wanted destruction.
We'll have to agree to disagree on that one, Captain. Now, if you don't mind, I have to finish prepping this script.
Kill him. I don't know if we can kill him. Apparently we can. I hope there's a better way out than having to reverse everything out of here.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and
Oh, MSI's here. Nice dudes. Let's clean this up so MSI. Anybody here left we can clean up, get some experience points from. How do they do this?
stay down, Miss Grin.
Yeah, I guess MSI will probably lead us out.
Guess this is it, huh?
I
Take
don't
a
know.
breath now, folks. Once we're up there, I suspect we ain't gonna have time to stop shooting.
I'll do another one. I guess I could have saved right here.
Captain,
Hey,
you
hey,
have an uncanny talent for complicating my life.
hey, how you doing?
You've been working with Dr. Wells from the beginning. When we moved to arrest him, he was prepared.
That's
I
true.
lost good soldiers in the attempt. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than
We-
uncertainty. I'm afraid I can't do that. To your credit, Captain, you are one of the colony's finest specialists. Your technical abilities are beyond reproach. For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
Cheers.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument.
Oh, poor Phineas.
Here's my rebuttal. No.
Can I just get out of this?
Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of
Killed the
saving
dude.
this colony. I'm aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloodier place because of you.
Yep, that's true.
I take no pleasure in this, you know. I simply have no other option. Leaving you alive is too great a risk. Goodbye, Captain.
You were a sec.
If you insist. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically or something.
Alright, let's do it. That thing. It's sealed, it's probably the way out. I don't want to do that one again. Okay, so I got lots of those. Health. Body attributes. Let's do this. You can't do it. See if they're gonna get through.
Just like that.
They're staggering it. I'm alone. crap. That's just awful. Okay, let's see where we are. So. Ram. You need to stay on Ram. Oh, it's because there's 7 behind me. Oh. Alright. I can't. You gotta be able to retreat back into here. Combat drones are blocking me. If I lose my buddies, I'm dead. No, because... Shit. Run. Where's the recovery stuff? Use. through, get through. I'm dead. I'm dead. Settings. Maybe move it into story. This is really freaky. Maybe I'm over. I don't know. I mean, this thing's like, even on normal, this thing's just like shocking me. I don't even know if it's saved. Let's see. No, it's saying normal. I'm just doing this because I actually want the story. And I'm fearful that I'm just gonna... I just try to see what I can do with what different story mode does. Jesus. Nice. Alright, so let's... Alright. So definitely, yeah, you can switch mid-game, and it's fine. So yeah, so if you do pull it, get too far where you get there, you can always downscale your game. Wow, that was just so many combat drones. Alright. We go on. What's my... Oh, we're fine. Oh, it's nice up here.
Why won't you just die?
You first. Chairman's key. There we go.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved.
We've killed a lot of them.
And long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind. And I can't begin to thank you enough. I'm all right, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me. if you hadn't arrived.
She pretty much told us that.
You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon.
Yep.
I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated. Earth has gone dark.
Ooh.
We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating.
That is true.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own. Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us? When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path.
Nice.
You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support.
Well, let's see how the things goes.
We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
I would say so.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history.
What?
The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks.
Nice.
Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, An accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together.
Sublight?
The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made
That's
their
what I
way
wanted.
to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town.
Okay.
Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the
so Groundbreaker's
Groundbreaker
doing
looks
well.
promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the Lifetime Employment Program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal.
Nice.
Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help.
Nice.
Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Oh, so there's so much that can be done now. So they could go continue the adventure of the Unreliable. Did not expect that to be the end. I thought there'd be more beyond it. We get him out and then we do stuff. But apparently, no. I'll have to say how long the game was. Shorter than I expected. But as I say, I think I missed a planet at least. Definitely a lot of stuff that I would do differently in the future, in a future playthrough. And I will play this again. This was a very fun game. I love endings like New Vegas ending, Fallout 3 ending, Fallout 1, 2, those endings. I'm kind of sad that Fallout 4 didn't do this, didn't conclude things. Bethesda can learn from this. And I hope they do. I want Fallout to be great again. Obsidian University. Awesome. Obsidian. I mean, I say it's such a good game, I'm gonna let this go. Also, the music's very nice. Development weddings? Development babies? Oh. In memoriams. Ashley Birch. What do you want to do, dude? Private division. They've actually put some funny stuff and some cool stuff in here. I'm going to work at getting all of this up on the YouTube, on my YouTube, and yeah, nice little playthrough. Will be playing through it again. I don't know what level I'll play it through. I had fun at normal. That last battle was, I mean, you die in some places you don't, especially early on. That last battle seemed, unfortunately, disproportionate, if that makes any sense. There wasn't any battles like that at all. I could have swore there was at least one planet I didn't get to go to. But it might just be a planet that's there. It might be DLC planet, or it's planned. I don't know what's planned for this game or this universe, so it'll be interesting. I would highly doubt there will. I mean, I would highly suspect there will be an Outer Worlds 2 in a few years, and that it will be some kind of continuation on this. Maybe a more continuation of the voyages of the Unreliable after that's happened. Maybe it's 100 years later and totally different ship, or and crew, kind of like, I mean, maybe it doesn't goes the Fallout way and goes, you know, let's go here, or it might go the Mass Effect way and go to, and now we continue. And you've got to put together a whole new crew. Which would be fine. I don't know what they would do for DLC, that's the thing. Unless they're just... Because, I mean, some of it might just be... It might feel tacked on, like, hey, there's another planet to go to with new missions, and that don't really mean anything towards the story. But, I mean, I guess that's what a lot of DLC is. Whatever. I enjoyed it. If there's more DLC for it, I'll play that. And see what happens. I mean, I don't think Windows bought... Like, I don't think Microsoft bought Obsidian necessarily just for this game. But they also didn't buy Obsidian to not continue. So I could see Outer Worlds 2, Xbox, whatever, release or whatever in like a year or two, or maybe, well, probably not on release, but pretty soon, and be Xbox. Maybe it could be Xbox Windows exclusive. We'll see. Anyway. Unreal Engine, Epic Games. I mean, as I say, you can't say anything negative about Unreal Engine. You want to be anti-Epic, go for it. Nice. So where does it continue me? I'm just saying if I continue now. 'Cause No, I'm right here. Which is fine. Absolutely fine. So, things I should have done. I should have made a hard save before I went to Tartarus, which is fine. Tartarus Station is a massive firefight. People you are friends with come in and help. And yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna continue anymore today because I did not think that was gonna end. But we've done 2 hours. I think next time Mass Effect will start. I'm excited about that. And yeah, we'll go with Mass Effect 2. We'll do the run Mass Effect 1 with the pre-game. Hey, this is what happened, and I get to pick what I wanted to do. And yeah, we'll go with that. Anyway, love the game. I will tweet about the game tomorrow. Mass Effect 2, Xbox. Yeah. Oh, here's another thing. Here's another. How long was my playthrough? No, that's not what I want to do. I want to go to loading. Yeah, so we got 25. So it ended up being a 25-hour game. So, whatever. Yeah, about 25 hours. Not bad. Anyway, wherever we are, have a good day. And hope to see you back. Bye-bye.